When we think about celebrating the 4th of July, we think fireworks, parades, family reunions, and lots of food, of course. Jenn Arata is back with her creative ideas to impress your guests. Jenn, always nice to have you here.
Thanks, it's great to be back. This is one of my most favorite holidays, so I'm excited to be here again.
You have lots of decorations. What do you do every year?
We have a party tomorrow. We're having our annual bash, our 4th annual 4th of July. So,
I love it.
And it's great. It's a non-denominational holiday,
That's
so
true.
even though we do invite our family sometimes, it's really like it's a friends thing. It's kind of just
true.
you get together, food, fun, good cocktails, lots of fireworks. So
And
it's a good
even your
time.
dog gets into it, doesn't
Even he gets into it. Mojito, we call him Mo. He gets
Look
all
at
dressed up, and he's so good. He really poses. I think he he gets into character. He knows we love it, so he loves it too.
That is hilarious. Well, that's going to be a lot of fun at your house tomorrow. Great, count me in. In the meantime, you've brought a lot of great ideas in case you're having your own party. So tell me what you have here.
Sure, so some fun things. The first one over here is a cookie pie. So it's really a giant cookie, but it's kind of like a dessert
sugar
pizza.
cookie?
It's a sugar cookie. You could do it with anything else. I did it because it's white, so it's kind of like a dessert pizza, which is really, really fun. And I've done this with, I made a cream cheese frosting. There's recipes on my site, that'sojenn.com. And we studded it with, of course, red, white, and blue candies.
Very
So
fitting.
if you want to have fun here, I have
let's
some
do
frosting
this.
and all kinds of mixed goodies. So you can have a good time. And you can make it like a flag like I did, or you can just layer it and kind of as you
so
please.
creative.
So that's really fun. While you're doing that, I'll explain these. These are s'mores on a stick. Now, every time we have our party, we always end up around the fire pit late at night in hoodies, and it's just so much fun. And s'mores are just such a classic, especially for a summertime event. So these are marshmallows, and these are flat, stackable marshmallows. Which
you could buy those?
Yes, I thought they were so fantastic. They're on a skewer, just like you would when you roast them. And I dunk them in dark chocolate, and then I roll them in a mixture of crumbles, graham crackers, and also, of course, red, white, and blue sprinkles to go with the holiday.
It's a lot easier to make than a real s'more, right?
It is, and it's fun, and they're great. You know, you can just walk around and grab them. And of course, they're in mason jars are so much fun now these days, and I've put appropriate red, white, and blue candy in the bottom as well. So,
very nice.
Other fun things, of course, is little favors or little candy bags. So here I have white chocolate covered pretzels that I made and red candy. Don't underestimate the power of the store right now. Go to the candy shop, even your local grocery store. Everything is festive. So some of the things even come wrapped appropriately. You don't have to bake a thing, and you put them out, and they're great for your guests.
Do you always give out favors? I feel like you
always give out favors because they should leave with not just the memory in their mind and in their heart, but something tangible, because it's fun to go home with something.
I agree with you there.
So that's another really great tip. This down here is white chocolate bark.
Ooh.
This is one of my favorite things, and I actually started making it. A friend of mine now makes it for almost every occasion. So you can do it with dark chocolate, and typically I put dried fruit or nuts. So this one is a white chocolate base. I put coconut because it's also white. Dried cranberries, you could do dried pomegranates, dried blueberries for the color. Put some almonds in there. But you can really throw in, if you don't love fruit, you can throw in candy or anything that you like.
These are pretty good too.
Fun.
These are not M&Ms.
No, those are actually York. They're like peppermint. But they're great because it's great to buy the M&Ms by color, but they're kind of pricey. And this you can get the whole bag, and it's really great. So another affordable tip. And with the bark, you can leave it whole, and you can let your guests kind of break it up too. So that's really a fun thing to do. So these here are, well, I'll first explain the label. So I have all these little parasols.
You're good at labeling everything.
Here's the thing, when you're a host and everyone's bothering you, like, what is this? What's in that? Can I have it? Am I allergic? So you label it for them. So we have a little tag. These are red velvet waffle sticks.
Ooh.
I happen to have a waffle stick maker. I'm into all those gimmicks, but you can definitely make your own waffle and just cut accordingly.
Sure.
I put them in shot glasses, and at the bottom you do either vanilla ice cream or whipped cream for the white.
Okay.
And then I made a blueberry syrup for the blue, and it's a little fresh blueberries. I've basically infused my own, so it's not that extra sugary kind of artificial taste, but it's really good. And you can get the recipe, of course, on that'sojenn.com.
I love it. Okay, we'll keep moving.
So over here,
this is fun.
This is so much
There's more
fun.
than meets the eye here.
For sure. So the Jell-O is just such a classic, of course. I did red and blue for the color scheme. However, besides just the festive sprinkles on top, I have put Pop Rocks candy.
Wow.
So the red Pop Rocks and the blue, of course, to match. And they have such a great mouth feel. It's just like you have the kind of like the crunch and the explosion like a firework, and just that mush in your mouth. It's just really, really fun. You can also do them, like if you're doing jigglers, you can do them in a star-shaped mold. And if you're just adults at the party, you can, of course, spike them and make them like a Jell-O shot. So there's Always fun tips there. So
And what do we have here?
So these, well, I made them look like a flag, so the way
you
I
did.
presented them, but
Very
you can do
nice.
them any way you want. These are just mini tarts, and you know I love anything simple, affordable, just a few ingredients or less. That's just what these are. These are pre-made phyllo shells, which I've actually used for many ingredients on the show before, many recipes. I filled them with instant vanilla pudding. So that's so quick, you just mix it together at home with milk, and then just a raspberry or blueberry. And then to kind of like zhuzh it up a little, I have a little lemon zest or orange zest on top, and you sprinkle a little powdered sugar, and it looks fancy. The zest gives it like this really great pop, this vibrancy. If you want to make one right here,
Oh,
you
sure,
can.
sure.
So
I will
that's
definitely do
fun.
that. Now, Jen, I know that you always have some fun cocktails too, or some
Yes.
beverages.
We do that. There's actually a recipe on notsojen.com for a layered cocktail that I'll show you. You can layer the red, white, and the blue. Over here, I have a bucket of fun. I call it my fun station.
Yes.
So this works one of two ways. One, you can use it as a photo booth.
Oh,
so if you
cute.
have like an old iPhone, or I mean, disposable is totally making me feel old, and I'm not even that old. But if you have an iPhone or something instant, or you want to set up, you can set up a table and all of these fun things like you have here. So just like my dog Mo, you can dress up with the sunglasses or the headband or the bracelets. But there's also things like glow sticks or a jump rope for kids, or things for the evening. So you can really keep the party going all night long and let them
Yeah.
help themselves. And it's another great takeaway with these little party favors.
This is a lot of fun,
It's a lot of
Jen.
fun.
What else is on your blog?
Well, the blog has tons of recipes, mostly original recipes that I've come up with, and I've given you the step-by-step ingredients
pictures, which I love.
so you can follow along at home. There's, of course, tons of party planning tips like this.
Yeah.
There are restaurant reviews, chef interviews, just everything relating to the world of food through my
Love it.
culinary eyes. So.
Oh, Jen, that's so fun. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
being
for having
here.
me. Great to be back.
All right, stay with us. More Connecticut Style after the break. We'll be right back.